Happy New Year and welcome back to Style with Substance. You'll probably notice that I'm shooting in a slightly different background. That is because I have recently moved house. So coming to you from my new filming room, which I've been kind of setting up over the weeks. But yeah, I just wanted to apologise for the really long gap in videos. Now that I've got myself some filming equipment of my own and a lovely space to film in, hopefully there'll be lots more videos coming on a regular basis from me. So I wanted to start off the new year with a kind of get to know me video, just a quick glance into me, and it's actually going to be a 10 random facts video about me, so if you like the sound of that, please keep watching. Fact number 1. I am really obsessive about things being clean and tidy. Now if you've watched my room tour video, which I will link below, you'll see that everything is got its place. Everything has to be tidy, put away when it's just been used. I'm just really hung up on cleanliness and tidiness. Now I don't think cleanliness is such an issue so much, but tidiness, I do take it to the extreme a little bit, and my friends and family can vouch for the fact that if they're using something and they don't put it away, they'll come back minutes later and it will be gone. Fact number 2, I am a lover, like an absolute lover of R&B music. All things R&B I love, be it old school R&B, some of the more contemporary stuff that we're seeing nowadays. I literally could listen to that genre of music for days and days and days. I used to really love it when artists would bring out new albums when I was still in school, and you know, I'd just play those on loop all the way through. So some of my favourite artists include people like Beyonce obviously, but more so Destiny's Child, especially back in the day where there were 4 of them, so it was Latoya, Latavia, Kelly and Beyonce. So yeah, love R&B music, so if ever I'm out, I'm waiting for the R&B segment. I'm also waiting for the Afrobeat segment, but that's a whole other story. Fact number 3. I love cheesecake. I think I solidified this love when I went to Boston and I visited the Cheesecake Factory. Now I didn't veer too outside of, you know, my normal comfort zone. You know, I just got standard cheesecake with the sort of strawberries and cream on top, but it was literally the best cheesecake I've ever had in my life. So I'm making it my mission to head back to the States and to go to the Cheesecake Factory. And also, I feel like we need to have one in Europe somewhere, or in the UK, because we're just missing out on a lot of dairy-fueled goodness with this. But yes, I love cheesecake, but I'm very picky ever since I went to the Cheesecake Factory, so I'm not just going to eat any old cheesecake now. Fact number 4, I come from a very big family. But interestingly enough, I really do like my own company, which is odd. Not a loner or anything, so I do have friends. But I actually really do enjoy my own company. So whether that's reading a book or just being in my room listening to music, browsing the net, you know, whatever it is, I'm very comfortable just being by myself. Fact number 5. I eat a lot. Well, I used to eat a lot actually. I've been blessed enough that I come from a family of people who have a really fast metabolism. So I've been able to maintain a sort of slim figure, but I eat like a pig. And I'm obsessed with McDonald's. Obsessed. Like, I did go for a phase where I was like, you know, this is not really healthy, it's not really good for you, but now I'm back and there's a McDonald's literally down the road from where I live, and that's a problem. That's a real big problem for me at the moment. Favourite meals in McDonald's: double cheeseburger, quarter pounder, Big Mac. Recently got back into the McRib, if if you're in McDonald's around the time this video goes up, the McRib is amazing, so get involved. Fact number 6, I love statement jewellery. You can probably see this one that I'm wearing here actually, and this isn't the biggest one I have. I feel like a lot of my clothes are quite plain. I buy lots of basics, so lots of plain white tops, plain black tops, you know, kind of plain colours, and I jazz them up with a statement necklace. I just feel like that's where I add my colour, or that's where I add my excitement. I suppose colours that I really tend to veer towards are sort of golds, coppers, bronzes, silvers, green sometimes. Yes, I love statement jewellery. Well, I'd say statement necklaces, which is really funny actually, because my mum thinks a lot of my necklaces are too huge and actually refers to some of them as being a safety hazard. Fact number 7. I'm the kind of person, if you ask me to do something, I'll have done it before you can even think of reminding me to do it. And I kind of expect that a lot from other people, not bearing in mind that not everybody is like me. So a lot of people say that there's always a sense of urgency when I ask them to do something, or when I've requested something, or when I've said something like, and I'm learning to kind of reel that in and, you know, not make everything so I need it now, I need it yesterday, I need it now. Fact number 8, I have really, really short eyelashes. Now I've mentioned this in a previous video in which I was doing a boots haul and talking about some of the mascara products that I use or wanted to try out and stuff. But they're so small. But the good thing about them is that they do curl up, so I've never had to use an eyelash curler. And if anything, now I've started using false lashes a lot more. I use the eyelash curler the opposite way. So I almost turn it upside down and curl my lashes so they go back in, because they curl really up. So what I've been doing is curling them down so that they're straight, and I can apply the false lashes on top of them really effectively. So yeah, always had short lashes. Ironically, my brothers have the longest eyelashes known to man. You know, many women would be quite jealous. So, you know, it's something that you learn to deal with, you learn to overcome, you learn to find ways around. Well, overcome, like it's not a big deal really, but you know, that is what I am blessed with. Fact number 9. I am a brow enthusiast. Everything about eyebrows I love. And I actually didn't come to really get into this until I was about 18, 19. And my friend took me to the place that she goes to get her eyebrows threaded. Now I'd actually heard that this is really painful, and you know, so I was really, really nervous. But for me, it's actually, yes, you do feel, you know, the kind of thread taking the hairs out, but I have really thin and fine hair, so probably not as painful as it would be for somebody with really thick hair. So ever since then I've been obsessed with threading. More recently I've been using like a razor just to keep the maintenance up, because sometimes you take your eyebrows to the wrong threading place, they will mess up your shape, and then you'll wait for them to grow out, and we all know that is a painful process. But generally speaking, I love everything about brows. A lot of the makeup products I buy are brow related. I've watched countless YouTube tutorials about how to fill in brows, and I think I've perfected it to a fine art. So the one thing that I haven't tried is the Anastasia Deep Brow Pomade, I think it's called. Which is supposed to be really good for filling in your brows and for mimicking the strokes of your actual brow hairs. So that's something that I'm going to put on my list to have a go with and see how I go with that. But generally I feel like if your brows are right, you're going to have a good day, because they really frame your face. Like, that's the central part of what everybody looks at. And if you have really beautiful eyes, then if your brows are looking amazing, you can conquer the world, ladies. And guys, actually. Fact number 10. I started YouTube because, and this is something that I really did want to get across really early on in my videos. So I think it's an amazing forum for people to come and learn about things, right? And I think that that's amazing that there are so many people out there posting all this content that is teaching other people, especially when the price to learn and the price of education is so high. As a platform, it's been amazing in really uplifting really talented people. So I'm really looking forward to beginning my YouTube journey, and for you guys to come along with me. I will post as regularly as I can whenever I get inspiration for something. I'm going to sit here in front of the camera and talk to you guys about it, and I'm just going to see where this takes me. Yes, that's my 10 random facts about me. Thank you for watching, and do come back for more videos. Thank you. This has very quickly become my holy grail, and I hate using that phrase, but I'm going to say it. Really